Okay, let's read further. It's written conjunctiva. It is a thin membrane covering the entire front part of the eye. So all this you should do with the diagram that I made you do in the short that I made a little while ago. So this is the diagram. I'll show you here again. This. So I'll read along. Conjunctiva is a thin membrane. This is the conjunctiva, thin membrane in front of the eye. It is continuous with the inner lining of the eyelid. So this is the eyelid, this is the inner line of the eyelid, and this is continuous with it. Right? This is the eyelid, this is the inner lining of the eyelid, and it continues as the conjunctiva. So conjunctiva is thin membrane lying in front of the eye and is the continuous of the inner lining of the eyelid. And over the cornea, it is reduced to a single layer of transparent epithelium. So it is over the cornea. So the problem with this diagram is that the space here is too large. Actually, it's not that large. I'll just correct this in a second. Yes, so now you can clearly see that this conjunctiva is a continuous of the inner lining of the eyelid and is a very thin single layer, reduced to a single layer of transparent epithelium. It is over the cornea, right? And then you must have often heard a very common disease called conjunctivitis, in which outermost layer turns red due to viral infection. So this is a very important board question. The turning of the conjunctiva as red due to a viral infection is called conjunctivitis. The bony orbit, socket, eyebrows, tear gland, and conjunctiva serve for eye protection. So this is the eyelid. Eyebrow is there, tear glands, I'll show it here only. So this diagram is important for labeling, but you don't do it for drawing. So this lacrimal gland, lacrimal duct, lacrimal sac, nasolacrimal duct, duct of lacrimal glands. These ducts, a difference between these and these ducts pour the tear into the eye, and these lacrimal ducts, take away or drain away the liquid from the eye. This can be any liquid, not just the tears, and anything you put into the eye, any drops, it drains away that. So the bony orbit, socket, eyebrows, tear glands, conjunctiva serve for eye protection. So this is actually a function and is very important. It is all for protection. Conjunctiva is for protection of the eye. So this is just a protective layer. The actual layers, which are working layers, we'll come to it right now. Structure of the eyeball. The wall of the eyeball is composed of 3 concentric layers. This all things you should do with the diagram only. So we'll come here. The walls of the eyeball is composed of 3 concentric layers. The sclera or the sclerotic, outer sclerotic, the middle choroid, and the inner retina. Blue one is retina. We'll continue in the next video.